This. So, hello, House Hunters. This is Aaron Thom. He is a friend of mine that I met freshman year of college. And
This is my friend Manyan. We met freshman year in college, so we both went to MIT. She was actually a rush girl at the fraternity that I was in for a short period of time, and she is now currently working. Well, some would
I'm
say
not
working
working. I'm poor
as
and
a graduate
unemployed.
student in architecture at Princeton, and
That's why
so
Aaron wants me,
we.
because I go to school in order to criticize every single room that I step into.
So moving out to LA, ideally, I would have found something that is like a converted warehouse, something with a lot of history to it, something that's very artistic. A home that has a lot of history, like a traditional type of bungalow would be great. But again, I do prefer urban settings. So I'll see what's available downtown and see what I can even afford to live
Hmm.
in, a converted warehouse.
Okay. Well,
That's all.
first of all, I must say that the term bungalow just makes me think of like, I don't know,
Like
British.
hanging from the ceilings.
No, it makes me think of like British imperialists colonizing India in like the foothills of the Himalayas in order to escape like the hot Indian summer. That's what a bungalow is to me, like Rudyard Kipling. But
It would be great to have something that had a story to it. Like
okay, so when I think about you living in a place, I think that it doesn't even matter so much what the building or the room looks like at all. What matters is the gadgets and the devices and the implementation of.
remember the
Because
Roomba?
yes, because you had a Roomba in a tiny college dorm room that was like 8 foot by 8 foot, and it was the most unnecessary thing ever. But I understood that you had it there for social capital, and as a result, I mean that's what defined you. And you honestly think that what you actually need is a really good closet for your stuff. So,
A big
or
closet,
you should treat your entire house as essentially a closet for your gadgets.
a
Um,
networked home, right?
yeah.
Well, the owners of the place that I did settle on, actually, they're leaving their TV behind, and I don't know if they're leaving their speakers and the sound system behind, but
Hmm.
we'll see. There's a gas fireplace. I don't. Maybe I can learn to maybe I can hook it up to control it from my phone or something.
That would be
Well,
good. Yeah.
like in Hey Arnold, where the couches like fold down from the ceiling and
Yes.
you know,
You're dating yourself as a millennial by citing Hey Arnold.
typical modern things. But I remember, if I recall properly, you came to visit me in San Francisco, or I told you about what I saw in San Francisco. And there were the pendant lamps that were
Hmm.
the X-rays of the light bulbs, right? They're flat
Uh-huh.
panels. You said you
Oh,
would
okay.
make them for me, and you never did.
Okay.
It,
Well, if you find the house of your dreams, I will make it for you, I promise. I'm still on this appliance thing. All you basically need is a dishwasher as well, since
wait, why? I mean, I like dishwashers, yes, but why is
because
that my basic?
because in college you used the same
Oh
plate
my
and you washed it
God.
once every
No,
three
no. See, the
months.
thing is, right? If I
And
leave the plate out,
and
and then
and your rationale was like if the food dries up and gets crusty on this
then
plate
the
and doesn't rub
bacteria is
off,
dead.
if it doesn't rub off when I like very, really casually brush it off, it won't brush off onto my food either. So deal breakers for you? What
Well,
is
let's see. What I'm, what I would like to have in a home, right? I mean, Houston was a very suburban place, so like
Mhm.
I'd be happy to just be downtown, surrounded by people all the time.
Right, and
But
actually have neighbors and be able to talk to them and stuff.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Maybe
or
no,
just
just
observe them from afar, right?
yeah. Okay.
But
Rear window
but
Hitchcockian.
I don't
What's
know.
some?
Do you think that I could get like salvaged cabinetry?
Of course you
Because
can.
like when there's people who go to like not body yards, but
Hmm.
dumps and stuff and recover things and repurpose it. Because then it's not just nice, it's also one of a
Yeah.
kind.
Well, you can. There's Craigslist.
Country kitchens where you open up the cabinet, but like there's no glass in the cabinet door, right? But it's like a curtain, a little piece of cloth in the cabinet
Mm,
door. And I think that's
that's
very
very like
cozy.
Susie Homemaker. I thought you wanted something that was still modern. Okay, so what you want is lots of contradictions in your house.
I guess, as long as it has a strong personality. I'll hang. I want to
Okay.
hang like copper pots over the island. I think that'd be fun.
Okay.
And
Do you
then,
want a big
um,
exhaust for all the Asian cooking that you do?
I said copper pots, not plants.
No.
So,
Yes, that's true.
gas stove is definitely necessary too. But
Yeah.
in terms of deal breakers, I think something. A deal breaker for me, I'm a little claustrophobic, so I can deal with facing courtyard, which is actually what I did sign on. But I've seen units where like my sister and I went and walked around many units, and one of them faced a courtyard that I think was maybe like 20 feet by 20 feet, and it had cement over. It must have been cement over beams, but going across the courtyard, there's structural support. The thing was all cement and gray, and there was like ash on every surface. And it's facing a claustrophobic courtyard. I think that's the big deal breaker because my childhood fear is, being buried alive.
Oh,
I
okay.
would like to face out. The unit that I did sign on does face in, but the courtyard's not bad. And there's also a really nice roof deck, pool, and jacuzzi with a
Oh,
view of the
okay.
Hollywood sign. The unit I landed on, it's a really nice 850 square foot place, two bedroom, one bathroom. I think I showed you the photo of the bathroom. You said it looked kind of weird.
Yeah, it just
And
looked like a bunch of shapes from a geometry textbook stacked on top of a toilet. But that's fine, you know? That's
like
something you can
the
look at. What are you gonna do with the other bedroom?
well, I think that I could make money off of it somehow. When
Really?
I travel, no, I use Airbnb when I travel. It's sort of like couch surfing, but basically you rent a room
Right.
from people, and so like by renting it out to people, hopefully I get to meet like interesting travelers from abroad. Um, I do, so it's nice because the unit I ended up with has great granite countertops with like bar stool height seating,
Mhm.
and it flows really well. So the kitchen and living room are basically the same thing, and it makes the space feel much larger rather than being somewhat of a maze.
Yeah.
And actually, the TV that's staying there, it's on a little mount that's recessed into this gorgeous sandstone fireplace,
Oh, okay.
and then it swings out and faces the kitchen. So while I'm eating my dinner alone over the sink,
Mhm.
I can still watch TV on a 50-inch screen. But I wish you were there. Anyway, you'll see it soon.
I will, won't I? That's good.
Right.
Yeah.